Just woke up, just stuck my head out the tent. It's about 20 past 4 in the morning, and hoping for something spectacular. Well, behind me, as you can see up here, it's pretty cloudy, but there is hope on the horizon. Now if you look this way, and if I can expose for that, over there's a big patch of clear sky. Now potentially the sun's coming up there. If the sun comes up over this mountain there, in that clear bit, it could actually light all these clouds up, so there's a possibility of something quite cool. Now it's also tempting to be a bit of mist there. Now I can see it on the camera, but you can't quite see it in the naked eye, so there's potential a little bit of mist raising as well. So I'm going to pop the camera out and yeah, keep your fingers crossed for something a bit interesting. I'll just take a couple of shots anyway. I'm here, so we'll let the sun rise. I'll get myself a cup of coffee, and yeah, then we'll pack up and head back. As for a review of the tent down here, the Banshee 300, it's alright to sleep in. There's plenty of room to sleep in, but it's interesting going sleeping on those mats and sliding around and rolling from one side to the other. I'm not sure it was called sleep. I think it was more like tossing and turning. But yeah, I'll give the tent a thumbs up. It's not too bad. There's plenty of room. Right, I'm gonna get my camera out and see if I can get an image somewhere, and see what happens when the sun comes up. I've quickly run and got my camera. Can you see behind me what's happening in the sky? Look at this. Look at that. Look at the colours. And in the river, or the lake. So I'm just going to be in a mad panic for a minute while I get the camera set up. It's just happened. I was just brushing my teeth. I turned around and it just suddenly boom. So I'll be back in a minute. Quick. Right, that was a mad rush. It's all burning off now, which is really strange. It lasted all of about 5 minutes. The colours are still there, and the sun's come up. I got 3 images. I took one at the top, just up here, with a bit of rocks in the foreground. Then I come back down to my tree, and I've stood just over there and took one with a tree leading you in, and I've just moved down again and changed my composition again. From here, it's sort of what you can see in the camera really. I've got the tree this side taking you in there, going in, and I've got the Coniston water leading you in, and both lines seem to be leading you into the light. I'll show you on the back of the camera what we're doing, if we can see. Let's have a look. So let's just lighten it up a bit. Yeah, so you can see you've got the leading line this side and the leading line from the tree, and this is all colour. So yeah, I think I managed to get an image. I do hope, fingers crossed, that when I get back to post, I can make something out of that. I was pretty confident the sky was going to light up, and it might even do something else in a minute. It may do. It may come up a little bit higher and light some more further back behind me. But no, pretty pleased with that. I'm going to take a couple more. I'm on F14, giving us a bit of depth of field. Just wanted to try and keep the tree right the way through the image a bit sharper. Got it on a 10-second timer because, of course, got to have a selfie. Right, I'm bracketing. I've got no filters on. Say F14, letting the shutter speed do whatever it needs to do. ISO 100, and I'm just changing the speed, shutter speed, just to give me a bit of variation in exposures. So I'm exposing just over to give the foreground and the tree a bit of interest, or the tree a bit of colour. Then I'm exposing for the sort of mid-ground, and I'm exposing for the sky, which is really, really bright. I suppose if I had time I could have got me filters, but I just didn't have time. It was a case of I had to grab the camera out of the tent and bam, there it is. Otherwise you'd miss it. It was there in seconds, and it's taken a few minutes and it's just disappearing. So yeah, that's me. Good morning, I think. Quite enjoyed that for my first wild camp. Managed to get up and see some colour in the sky. So yeah, pleased with that. I don't suppose we'll hang around much this morning. I think we're both going to go get ourselves up, and we'll have a brew, we'll have a biscuit or something, and head back. Enjoyed it. First wild camp done. Tent's just up there, if you can see there. So yeah, all in all, not bad, I don't think. Hey, I'm back again. I haven't gone anywhere yet. I know I said goodbye just now, but I didn't mean it, so I don't know if I showed it or not. The colours in front of me now, if you can see this on the back of this camera, this is fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. The lights come up. I'm going to bracket the exposures on aperture priority, and I'm just rolling the aperture dial just to give us the exposure dial, just so I can expose under and expose over. But the beautiful, beautiful light. In fact, I've just taken one and that's spot on. I'm just going to roll it up a little bit brighter to try and get a bit more of the shadow detail. Absolutely beautiful shot. The colours are fantastic. Can't wait to show you this. I'm just going to change my exposure slightly. I'm just going to lower the camera if I can. Not too easy when and I'm going to move back just a little bit because there's a rock just in the foreground I think I can get in, and it may just improve the exposure slightly. So if I can just move it up, put the rock on the bottom there. I can't quite get Coniston water in because it's so bright in front of us now. The sun's right up. Got some fun pictures in the tent. Got myself with a tent. Selfie with a tent. It's just absolutely stunning. With these golden grasses and the colours and the shadows are absolutely beautiful. So I've got the mountain, Old Man of Coniston up in the top thirds, up there. Old Man of Coniston there. Up in the top thirds, and I've got all this lovely golden grass leading you all the way up into it with the shadows. Absolutely stunning, stunning image. So yeah, quite pleased with that one as well. Really, in fact, I'm very pleased with that. It looks beautiful. And if you can see the wife behind me, she's snapping away. There she is. Thank you for the shade for the camera. There she is. She's got her camera out. She's just got a couple of real corkers of me. Proper nice photographs. So I'm going to bob them up as well. She's getting too good at this. Still, that's what it's all about. Now I'm going to hang around here a little bit longer because the light behind us is just beautiful. Really, really nice. So I'm going to hang around, see what happens, and then we'll have some breakfast and we'll head back home. But yeah, all in all, pretty good morning. Before the sun disappears behind the clouds, it's casting a lovely haze. It's just going now behind me, if you can see, and it's casting a lovely haze down, well, down this way, just over the top. The light rays, just as it's disappearing, and I'm just taking a few images at f8, ISO 100, with the trees in the foreground, the nice golden colours on the bottom, and then they've got a bit of cloud, and then these lovely light rays just coming over the top. Absolutely beautiful image, ever so nice. Just change the exposure slightly, see if I can get the lake in now that the sun's gone up, something like that. Just bobbing the horizon line on the centre. There's no reason not to. You've got a nice bit of cloud above it, and the light rays coming down behind the trees, and you've got the lake leading you in from the bottom left, or the bottom right, sorry. Beautiful. Its sun's fading now because it's going up behind the cloud, and that might be the last we see of it for a while. But those light rays are just gorgeous. So just snap a few images, try and stitch them together. I'm going to zoom right in now as far as I can on them light rays, spin the camera around slightly, and just see if we can just get that last little bit of light before it completely disappears. Few shots taken. I'm not too worried about taking half a dozen shots. The light there is lovely. I'll see if I can show you on this. So that's it, light's gone. Bit of a rush morning, quite enjoyed it, to be honest. I think Denise has enjoyed it. She managed to get up as well, and yeah, thoroughly good morning. Got some lovely reflections down on the lake. If you were down on the lake at this time, I bet that was absolutely astonishing, seeing all the reflections of the sky and the lake. But in all fairness, I quite enjoyed being up on the top of the hill here. Thoroughly enjoyed my first night camping, even though sleeping was a little bit hard. Yeah, back to the boring bit, I suppose. Please like and subscribe, and tell your friends and all that. I do appreciate it if you leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Did I catch a keeper? There seems to be Very hard to get a keeper these days, but did I catch a keeper? You let me know. Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed before and you haven't come across my channel before, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. You never know, might be something else coming up in the future. Plenty more wild camping coming from me, that's for sure. But for now, I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee and head off home once we've packed away. So see you on the next one. Ciao. And we're heading back down. So leave the site as we found it. Can't even tell we've been here. So bags on the back. Nice morning. Time is 6:30 and we're done. Just need to find a bit of a path now rather than walking through all that grass. I might just take a quick show you a quick bit of the Kelly Hall Tarn. But yeah, all in all, let's get home. Right, I thought I'd just switch you back on the way down the hill, just to show you Kelly Hall Tarn. Oh, I'm fogging up, I'm sweating. Got this bag's a bit heavy. But yeah, this is Kelly Hall Tarn, famously known by that tree over there. A lot of people have taken pictures down here. It looks quite pretty, but there's not a lot of water in it at the moment. But yeah, you've got Coniston mountain range. Where are we? There. Yeah, might go down there and just snap a quick shot. I might borrow Denise's Fuji and just snap a photo as my camera's buried. It's pretty, but there's no light on it. And I want a bacon butty. So we'll see you again. Bye. Just in case I add this into the vlog, blah, I've just had the camera out quickly. I had to take it all off my back and get the camera out. I know there's not a lot of light on it, but these lily pads down here and the rock and the tree, I've not seen many images like that from down here, so I had to get a couple. So enjoy these. And this has got to be the end. We're going to make our way back to the car now and get a nice sit down, and let's go looking for a bacon butty. And what? And smell the bacon. And smell the bacon. Yeah, we're going to get a bacon butty and head off home, and I expect we'll be home before our country get up. So from me and Denise and our wild camping experience, right, we're going home. Ciao.